Good. It's recording.
Okay.
Now, I'm very sorry because I'm recording before we trip off. Now, if you look at here, this is my server. I need to log into my server. This is my server, and this is the software here. Then if you right click any chart anywhere on your chart, you come to list, expert list, and you pick if you are trading more than two assets or one asset, sorry. You click the asset you want to say, then you come to property.
It's not showing your screen, no? We are not seeing your screen, no?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me come back to that. I thought, are you seeing my screen now?
Yes.
Yes,
we can see.
Okay. Okay. Now you see my chart, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the robot at the top corner of the chart. This is my server. I log into the server now. Then you right click on any page of your chart. Click expert list. This is I'm trading only boom. So I will select the boom or whatever asset you are trading. Click property. Then you see these are the property. I think you are seeing the property, right?
Yep.
Good. These are the property that are input into the software to trade. So for example, if you come to maximum edging level is 99. For example, on 1,000 account, and you don't want it to go beyond Mr. Joshua. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can, for example, let's say which lot size you don't want it to go exceed?
6.8 gave us minus 700, so 6.8.
Okay,
not beyond 6.8.
Not beyond 6.8. Then if I count from 0.2, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8 level. You see where there's 99, you are going to put 8 there. So you have already instructed the software that after it took the 8th level, it must not take any other lot size.
Okay.
Is that clear, sir?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah. Then the risk level you saw here is what we said that, okay, if the first trade is giving us 40 cents, remember that we are picking 40 cents. It's like we are scalping the market. So, and what we are interested in when we are booming is we are selling. If you look at this top, you see that it's selling. I put selling there. We are selling. So what I'm trying to tell the software is that I'm selling, but when there's a boom, then the second lot size will come in. Please, I don't need that second lot size profit. All I need there is 1 cent. That's why I put 1 cent here. Risk level close money in dollars, 1 cent. And that's why you normally see that the software quickly recover, because I'm not waiting for software to give me another 40 cents or $1. It's just keep it off. I just want to sell. I want to make my profit towards selling. That's the interpretation of everything here. And if you look at this, all these settings here, when you want to go to crash, the only thing you are going to change here is to change selling to buying. Because when there's a crash, we keep on buying. Buying is a trend, it's a normal trend. So these are the things, these are the major things that is inside the software. And when you want to close, like we did today, we come to add close, we change it to true. If you don't want to add close, you just want it to be closed bit by bit, you come to stop trades, you change it to true. And there's another one, if you want to be trading, like you said, okay, I noticed that boom is market always boom at night. So I just want to trade between London market, which is 10 o'clock in the morning till 4 p.m. South African time. What you do is to come to trading time, you on it, you come to 0.00, you put 10, 00 here, and 4 o'clock is 16. You come here, you put 16.00 here. So immediately the software realizes that it's 4 o'clock. It will and close all your trade. It will never place a trade again until tomorrow 10 o'clock again.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please, can you explain the stop trade and add close again?
Stop trade. If, for example, stop trade is false now. If I put my stop trade into true, what I'm telling the software is that don't open We can use it also to correct the lot size. Let's say the software has already put 4.2 in the market and it penned 6.8, and you come to stop trade. And you come to stop trade and you put it to true. After you put the 6.8 pending comes to the market, it will never pending any other lot size. It will retain it. So you can control lot size by stop trade, by changing it to true, or you come to maximum edging level, change it to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, they do almost similar thing. But when you want to close, you want to shut down all the trade, you come to add close and you put it to true. And in as much add close is true, even if it is 100 days or 1 year, the software will never open any other trade until you come to change it to false again.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome, sir. So, do we have any question again in the house?
Okay, my own question, I don't know if you can hear me. My own question is this, indicating that the open trade and start time start from so time and so time. That as necessarily it will impact the daily profits because it's not trading 24 hours again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But most of the time, I don't know from your end. Most of the time, with my own study, most of the time I do $50 to $80 per day, and it's during the day. During the day, almost every time, it's during the day I make those money. And if you look at most of the nights, overnight, you always see that market boom mostly than trending, most overnight. So because the highest income I've ever made overnight is either $9, $10. But from like active trading hours from like 9 o'clock South African time, which could be 8 o'clock Nigerian time, to around 6 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., I've already made more than enough, because even if I have 5,000, I'm making $50 per day on 5,000. It's reasonable, you know, but it depends. It depends, because somebody like me, I don't time my trade. I won't lie to anyone. My trade is 24/7. The only thing I do sometimes is that I try to check where is the price sitting. Is the price sitting at the turning point, or can I still continue moving towards that trend? I check it. I can't lie to anyone.
Okay, I think, I mean, for me, I would prefer to have it 24 hours, of course, like whoever can change it to whatever time they have. Yeah. That's my question one. Question two is, I'm still having, in reference to money management you talked about earlier. Yeah. Let's say, for example, I've invested 2,000.
Okay.
And the lot size is 0.2, as we said.
Yeah.
And instead of having extra 2,000 into this account to make it 4,000, and I will still do the same 0.2, which would necessarily maybe give the same returns on daily basis on 2,000. Now that I have 4,000, it will still give the same returns. So I'm trying to think from investment perspective.
Okay.
So what if I now said, okay, let me have another account instead of putting 2,000 here, since 2,000 will return, let's say $50, or maybe because of the lot size, it will probably return $50 on daily basis. So why should I put 4,000 into the same account and still have it return, $50?
Okay. So
I'm thinking in my head, will it not be better for me to have another account and put these $2,000 there? You get what I'm saying? Because even if we use $1,000, based on what we are saying, it will be $50 to $80. It will return every day, and it's secure. So why? I'm thinking, why should I have this
I really understand you.
Account.
Let me quickly answer you. You see, it depends on your trading skill. You don't need to open 2-3 accounts. It depends on your trading skill. And I'm going to make it clear to you. Now, let me first of all go this way. Let me go this route. If you have $4,000 in your account, sir, and you are making $50 per day on $4,000, in a month, you are going to make $1,500 with $4,000. Sir, in a reasonable mind, is that not enough? I'm going somewhere. We just need to be open and understand some scenario of business. If you trade 4,000 to get 1,500, and your 4,000 is maximum secured, and you are getting 1,500 on 4,000, that means it's going to take you 2 months and few weeks to double that 4,000, and you have rest of mind. That I got rest of mind that my 4,000, I will always wake up and meet it there, than to torture the 4,000, to torture it, to put pressure, and little mistake, you wipe away the 4,000. You are not going to trade for 2-3 months. You are going to work hard to bring another money to the market. That's the problem of the traders. But that's my own perspective. I'm not forcing it on anyone. But now let me now give you a trading idea that you can use if you want to maximize the 4,000. I think we are all listening. Hello?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
Good. Let's say you have 2,000, you allocate 2,000 for the first trade, allocate 2,000 for the second trade. And we like what we are saying now, that okay, we don't want the trade to go beyond 6.8 lot size. And 6.8 lot size is level 8 of the lots. Okay, now you are going to open two. You don't need to open 2 accounts. The same account. Okay, let me come there. I think you are seeing my screen, everyone.
Yes.
Okay, so this is boom. I have boom here. Then I open another boom again. This is exactly what you're going to do. Let me see, load template. If I have a template to, okay, I don't have that template. Okay, let me quickly go and do that template because I want it to be clearer to every one of us. Save template. My template. My template. Good. Now let me come to another boom. I don't need to, okay, let me come to my template. Okay, which is this. Let me put it 1 minute because 1 minute is more okay. So what I'm going to do is I've already know that, okay, I have 4,000. I have the first time I have 2,000. I want to allocate 2,000 for the first boom, 1,000. Then I'm going to allocate 2,000 for the second boom, 1,000. The same boom. The only thing you are going to do now is that the first chart, when you put the software, you come to what did I click?
Your screen is off.
Oh, my screen is off again. Okay, let me reshare it. Sorry.
No, it's on now.
It's not, oh, please.
It's on. It's on.
Are you seeing it?
I can't see.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Refresh your network.
Okay. Now, the first chart, you put your software, then you come to expert list. Then you see the two. Am I using crash or what? What am I saying? Okay. Okay, boom, boom. So I put it here. Then here I will come to magic number. The first chart, I will leave the magic number at 0. I'll say okay. Then I'll come to the second chart. I'll come to expert list. Then I'll come to property again. I'll change this magic number to 1. Both of them must not have the same magic number. Because magic number now is telling you that you are trading the two charts, though it's the same asset, but you are trading them individually. Instead for you now to go to Deriv and open another new account, you don't need to do that. So now, after doing that, you can now use the same 0.2 for this, the same 0.2 for the second chart. Now, that means you are trading 2 times. So you have allocated 2,000 for this chart, 2,000 for the other chart. Is that clear now? Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's clear. It's clear.
Okay. So that is only another way. Yeah, that is another way. But if you ask me that with my own trading experience, what will I suggest for 2,000? I will say what I'm going to suggest is that now that I've locked this first chart, I've locked it. I've locked this first chart not to go beyond 8th level of the pip. Remember, he said it must not go beyond 8th level of the pip. Now, it's the only one that will be trading. I won't trade the second chart, but I will have the second chart to be there. Anytime the market now pick the 6.8 lot size here, I will now come to second chart. I will now start fresh trading on that. Am I communicating, sir? Am I communicating to every one of us?
Very clear.
So that instead for me to stop, because if I'm trading the two charts at the same time, the two of them are going to stock at 6.8. And because there's no covering up for them, they can stay at 6.8 for the next 2-3 days. You won't make profit. You won't make a single profit on the two chart on the 4,000, because market can keep on booming. Though your account is safe, there's no too much float, but it will take days to come back and come and close them. So I would rather use one. When that one is giving $50 per day, I'll be fine. But the day 6.8 enter, that I have instructed the software that don't ever put another lot size. I will switch to the second chart. The second chart now will start from 0.2 again. And in that case, you have rest of mind with your capital. You have more income. You don't have any day that income will not come in. As a trader, I would prefer the second option. Unless you know that you are not going to lock your lot size. Then I can say, okay, maybe you can trade the two at the same time. But nevertheless, money management skill is still the best in the industry. So I think I answered the question. I see some people raising up the hand as well. Main controller. Sir?
This is Mr. Lekon, sir.
Lekon. I've not called you. I've not called you, Lekon. Let me call according to the way people raise up their hand. Main controller droid. That's the first person. Oh, yes. Okay, Lekon. Main controller has dropped hand. Lekon, you can talk. You can ask your question.
Yes, sir. I want to add up to what you have said earlier on regarding the lot size. To me, as a person, I don't think it is. It makes a whole lot of sense, because I was able to observe the market today, and I see the level that the market went. But thank God for the software, because it will not pick any trade and wait for the longest to come back to where it picked this trade before it sell off and start trading again. So if you are terminating the software at one certain level, then you have to wait. You might even wait till kingdom come before the trade will come back to that level and and sell off and start trading again. So that is my point on that. That is exactly what I was thinking before I raised up my hands. So that, for me, as a person, I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. And another thing I think about, instead of, if you are having $1,000, it's going to be a question now. If you're having $1,000 and you want to trade, instead of trading boom 1,000, is it possible for you to trade boom 500? So you will know that, okay, now you are on 500 and boom 500, and it's like you have like 1,000 instead of trading boom 1,000, and it's just like you are having just a one capital, like you have 1,000 for 1,000. So if it is if you have 1,000, just trade boom 500 to make you have like, it's going to be like you have times 2 of your capital in the system, so it will make you last for the longest in the market, so that when the market is bullish, you can still be in the system. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me come in there. Actually, if you lock your lot size at 6.8, you may not stay till kingdom come. You may stay a day or 2. That is if market corrects itself in time. But imagine that you lock your account for 6.8 and market boom 3-4 times again. You are still going to have float, and it can take you a week to recover, to close and start trading again. It's possible. But act of trading is not stereotype. Act like me. Many people normally ask me my trading strategy. When I'm telling them I've not lost money for a very long time, for a very long year, because I don't do what people normally do. I do my things differently, because I realize we can't face all the same, all of us cannot face the same direction. So it depends on the individual, but like I said, I don't stop optimizing the software. I don't stop researching work. And this is a community for my software. So I must, anything I'm discovering, I must call community meeting. We advise each other on it. So, but let everybody try to think and see how things will work at their end. Because what is limiting every one of us is our capital. Let's say all of us have 5,000. We don't even need, I don't see any reason to lock my lot size. I won't lie to anybody. Because $6,000 that I used to run for 2 months, I've experienced 48 lot size on it. And in 2 months, 6,000 is about $14,000 now. So let's put it like that. Mr. Olufemi Ojo, the next person.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
My
question is this: instead of opening 2 boom 1,000, is it not advisable you open boom 1,000 and crash 1,000 if you want to trade 2?
Yes, but you remember that it depends on what you think is not going to go against you. It's better you can trade 2 different assets and spread your risk portfolio. Is good, but it's not about trading crash and boom. It's about, is boom not doing price correction? When boom is doing price correction, you don't even need to trade boom. If crash is doing price correction, you don't need to trade crash. But generally, we are just using boom as an example. So, but if you can say that, okay, all these ones are doing price correction, it's only boom 1,000 that is safe to trade. Why not? You can open 2 trades. You can open 2 charts and use it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Mr. Joshua, are you still do you still have questions, Mr.
Yes.
Joshua?
Yeah, just a clarity.
All right, sir.
Which has to do with the comment from the previous speaker before Pastor David.
Okay.
Now, if you have put a peg to say after 8 level, don't pick any trade, and then you still see the price going up, can you reactivate the software again to pick more trades and change it from 8 to maybe 12?
I think it's possible. Just go into the settings, change from 8 to 12. We just need to try it. I've never tried it, but I think it should be able to be possible.
I think if we can try it on your demo that you are using for the control test.
Yes, I'll try it. I'll try it because the demo is running 247. That's what I use to monitor the trend, everything. So I will try it and I will revert back to the group.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Any other question? Dimeji, your hand. Ademumi.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Hope you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to quickly make some a little bit of contribution to all that we are hearing, and I think it will do us a lot good if we can hear what I want to say. Number one, I want to say thank you very much, Mr. Bolari, for providing this software.
Thank you. Go
and one thing I want everybody that is using this software to know is that, just like he said that Deriv is more easier to trade than that of Forex. I've been in the Forex since 2004, and I know that that's a lot of backside. Many people lose money in Forex because of one thing, because of greed. For somebody to develop this kind of software to be making this kind of money, note that he has tested it in such a way that it will give you a safe and a minimal profit in a month that will not jeopardize your capital and make you to blow your money away and start looking.
What you said, what the last thing you said is that people should just not to be greedy and they should follow the rule of the software not to jeopardize their capital. Then the thing went off.
Yes, yes. And why I say so is because as good as this software is, you will know that
please, can we just make it behave like adults, please, in the meeting? If your background is making noise, just mute yourself. And whenever everything is cool, you unmute yourself again. Sorry, Mr. Adewale. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So what I'm trying to say is this: Deriv is a synthetic trade, like everybody knows. This is controlled by the owner of Deriv, and they can reset their software. They can reset their platform at any fucking time. Now, if you are not good as a trader and you don't know what is going on, you might lose your money when you are trying to say, okay, let me try to make more from it. To me, I believe that when you follow the rule, you understand, you always play safe and you always make it at the long run. Most of the time, you look at people that have called themselves in trading, you will look that they don't look for too much of profit. Some of them, what they are looking for throughout the year is just 10% that you are getting in one month. You understand? So it is better for us to play by this rule so that we will not start moving from one place to another and you start blaming the software and you start looking for any other money to put into your system. I think that is, to me, that's what I just want to suggest. Let's play by the owner of the software. If he has tested it and he's saying that this is what he has tested and it's working for us, I think if we play by that rule, I am telling you, all of us will be smiling to the bank every month instead of jeopardizing our money. Thank you very much. That's what I want to say.
You welcome, Mr. Dewumi. Main controller droid. Okay,
hello, sir.
Yes, main controller.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, like some of us, the man that just spoke now seems to be very vast in this. So, but for some of us that perhaps we may not be able to do all these settings, we don't understand lot size and all those things. These are technical part. Because we don't, like say, we are going to send some things, we monitor where the price is going and things like that. These are basic, and you are speaking with the assumption that we understand even what resistance level is, with an assumption that we understand what lot sizes are. So if you don't understand that, and I said, okay, what the owner of the software said you should do is just put 1,000, set the things to it like this, and be watching. Now, will it be safe to say that I just want to follow step by step based on what the owner of the software said? You have given instruction that, okay, put 1,000 in this account, follow my settings and wait. Rather than going there to go and modify, okay, let me say, okay, this is when it will, most of the times when the thing is doing this, maybe by that time, some of us are sleeping. So I think you should speak to that, because there is tendency for one to panic, to go and change something when you see that the thing is going to 700. But if you have your assurance that, okay, with the 1,000, you don't need to worry about it. And based on what you have seen, in about 10, 15 days, if you leave the thing to run the way it's running, in about 10, 15 days, that 1,000 will become 2,000. Because like, I mean, I started some days back, that 1,000 now is now about 1,400, right? So which means if not because we stopped today, no, it's true. If not because we stopped today, in some few days now, it will probably be 1,500, and then maybe in some 10 days from now, it will be it will double that amount. But then I'm not doing anything. Some of us, it may be funny because we also have our other things that we are doing. You know, so we just want this thing to, if you can give instructions that do this, do this, do this, then let it thing just go on like that. That's what I'm saying. Is it safe with 1,000 not to do anything and just to allow the software to run on autopilot and solve the problem for us? That's the question.
You see, what I'm going to do is this. What we are going to do is this. There's nothing that any one of us brought from heaven. We were born with empty head. It's when we came to this place we start learning. And whatever progression that any one of us are doing as at today, we learn it. So if you open up your mind to learn, okay, let me give you an instance. If you use, like today now, you said, I remember that I don't think you are up to a week using this software. And the software has already gave you $400 on 1,000. $400 in translation.
No, tomorrow it will be 1 week.
It will
be 1 week tomorrow.
Okay. Now in 1 week, you have a software that give you, let's say, 50,000 naira times 4. That's 200,000 naira in 1 week. That means in 4 weeks, that makes a month, you get 800,000 naira. Between me and you, don't you think that such thing need to create little time to learn?
Yes.
Good. Me, I'm ready to support my software. The software I'm going to put in the group tomorrow, I will not just put it in the group. I'll do a video how to install indicator, how to set it up, how to use it to analyze market. Then I'll put the software in the group. I'll put the video in the group. So it's not left for you to go and sit down and check it out. So you start learning bit by bit. To learn with video is better than to learn by reading books. Video, you can put it in front of your computer and lie down on the sofa and jot down some things if it's worth it. But we need to learn. We just need to learn it. See, my brother, if you have 5,000, 6,000 in your account, I will tell you those that you may not learn. You may not learn. Just put the software, don't worry. Because it's what I'm running here. That's what I'm showing you, that in 6 weeks, 6,000 is already 14,000. Because, and I'm trading all the 4 assets. I didn't stop them. Even when Deriv said they want to do server maintenance, I don't stop it because I want to see the worst scenario, the good scenario. Today, when we are experiencing 6.8 lot size, on that demo account, 17.8 lot size is trading. without any shaking, and everything correct itself. So it depends on the capital. But you see, $500, $1,000 in Nigeria of today, in South Africa of today, is a lot of money. We don't need to risk it. So all what we are saying now is just a means of protection, so that you keep on building on that money, $2, $3, $4, than to just use ignorance and blow it off. And you started looking for another money, because you will come back. Trading is addictive. It's like a drug. Well, it's only when you don't taste it. I'm 22 years in the industry. It's difficult for me to do any other business regularly. I will still come back to it. So for you not to be in that situation, try to open up your mind to start learning. You understand? By God's grace, by 2 weeks' time, I will release another software for volatility. So there are a lot of things to learn. There are a lot of things to play with. We need to learn this thing, because every one of us wants to be financially free. Someone like me, I don't need to be rich. I just want to be financially okay. I want to go to Dubai for 2 weeks, I can go. I want to eat outside the house for 10 days, I can eat. It's not about making millions. Yes, it's just to be affordable. I just want to be able to afford the lifestyle I want. So, and this is another way you can do it. I know some people that when they are going to Dubai, they go with their laptop and internet connection. All the money they will spend in Dubai is on trading. They will make it in that hotel they are. That is how sweet the business we are talking about is. So you need to be inspired to learn. Just try to learn it. That is what I will give an advice. And I will try to support this software and other software that I will be releasing. I will support them to the maximum. It's my job. I can't say I'm lazy to do that. But it's not left for you, the user, to use those things. That is my own suggestion. Then Mr. Dimeji. Mr. Dimeji.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
My question is pretty simple.
Okay.
So this is like my second time online with you guys. I've not been able to invest yet.
Okay.
But I plan on doing so. And at the same time, I'm spreading the word out to my friends.
All right.
And one told me this is a Ponzi scheme.
Okay. Well, what is the definition of Ponzi scheme, bros? If you don't know, I will help you. Okay. Mr. Dimeji, nobody takes Ponzi scheme. You are going to give your money to somebody to maintain, to manage for you. After the meeting,
yes,
go and confirm who is a Deriv. Deriv is binary.com before, and Deriv is one of the big broker in the world. They are not in Cyprus, they are not in Mauritius, they are in UK. License. So you keep your money with them, you trade with your hand, you trade with the tools. You don't give your money to anyone. So there's no way anybody can call such thing a Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme is you give your money to someone, you don't know what they are doing with the money, you just listen to whatever thing they say they are doing with the money. And they will tell you maybe they are paying you weekly or they are paying you monthly. This one, if you put
they promise you, they might promise you 100,000 profit, 100% or 1,000% profit.
Yes, but but this one, when you put it there and you didn't trade it, your money stand there. You'll be looking at it every day. And anytime you tell Deriv, is a broker, that I need my money, they will give you your money back. You don't even need to talk to me. You don't even need to talk to anyone. So it's not a Ponzi scheme. Definition of Ponzi scheme is what I told you. Those are the people that you gave your money to. Whatever thing they said they are doing with your money is what you believe. And whatever thing they are paying you is what you believe. This one, you use your hand to generate what you want to earn by yourself. So it's not a Ponzi scheme.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Brother Samuel Ladele.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Folarin.
You're welcome, sir.
I just want to encourage the people in the group that we have a very a very good developer of this software. It's always looking at how to improve it. And it's also not stingy with passing information as to what to do at any point in time. So I want to encourage us that we should just follow his instruction, like the earlier speaker said, so that every one of us can grow together. I want to believe that if he feels that we should have 2 chats or something, it's just a matter of sending information. Anybody that got information on time will do what he asks us to do. So that's just what I want to say, that if we follow his instruction, we will not blow any of our accounts. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. Any other person? Or we call it a day? And like I said, for me, I'm going to start trading on Tuesday morning or around noon. I'll try to do something from next week. Maybe I will do some analysis videos of my own trading idea. Maybe it can help 1 or 2 people, post it in the group, create a time to watch it. You can query it. You can ask questions. That's why I said people should not talk to me on private chat. Please talk to me on public chat, group chat, so that everybody will learn. Even me that I'm talking to you, I still need a lot of things to learn from all of us. So it's not about because I'm the owner of the software, I did the software, everybody have to be listening to me. No, I don't want follow. If you have any good idea, if you have any good suggestion, if you look at something, some of us too can do market analysis. You can do market analysis and put your idea on the group. And everybody comment, everybody see, you can use it or you can't use it. You understand? So that's why I said this is a community. We are building a community of people that will be a leverage to their, because if you are making good money, you help a friend, you help your kids, you help your family, you buy good things for yourself. So it's a community of people that are craving to be successful. So I'm not going to say everybody should just listen to me on a dummy level. Please do your research, bring something to the table. I want to learn from you guys as well. So in as much I'm putting my own on the table to support my tools, you too can say, okay, look, Mr. Folari, I noticed this, I saw this. Then we deliberate on it. It's okay like that. So any other question?
Okay.
Any other question?
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Silvelos. I mean, thank
you so much, sir.
Thank you, Bepos. Oh, my best friend, Kyle Dadebulu, thank you very much. I appreciate your presence. Mr. Popola, you are here. I'm seeing you, but you don't say anything since. Mr. Popola, what do you have for us? You have to say something, sir.
You know, I'm a student every time.
Everybody is a student. We are learning from each other, sir.
Wow, thank you very much, sir. It's been an interesting session, and I think you know, just like somebody said, most of us, some of us are not at the same levels.
Yeah.
So for those ones that are just coming into the trading, anything that is making money for you is worth learning. I tell you, I've been using softwares. I tell you, I have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for softwares. Using Mr. Folari's software is a different experience. Not as expensive as that's hundreds of thousands. No, not hundreds of thousands. I would say thousands of dollars for softwares, not hundreds, thousands. I can tell you that one for this. But none has been able to perform the way. Seemingly looks cheap. When he told me this thing, I said, what? Let me just see, because it was out of, so you are holding a gold mine in your hand. For those of you that are Yorubas, they say something. The way the medicine man say you should use it, and it will work for you like that. If you try to put add one thing, it's my boomerang. So let's just, like one of the persons that talked after Mr. Adeone said, just follow the instruction. If you follow the instruction, I tell you, it will work out. It's a powerful software. I've not seen it. In this industry. I've been trading this industry, this market. I've not seen one that works like this. And just like he said, the best buffer, let me tell you, take it to the bank. The best buffer for this thing, when you have anything at least $3,000 and above, with $3,000 and above, you are comfortable. You can be paying yourself $1,000 every 10 days or something like that. And you can go and sleep without even looking your MT5 like mirror. You will be comfortable. So if you can allow the money to grow, somebody tells me once the money grows a little, I will withdraw it. It's not, this one is not the one that one company will pull the rug under you. No, this is a broker's platform. Don't be afraid of that. So they won't pull any rug. So allow the money, even if you have $1,000, allow it to accumulate to 3,000 before you start saying you want to start withdrawing. With that, you have an asset that will settle you for the rest of your life by the grace of God. Amen. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Folani. I'm so grateful. May God continue to increase your wisdom, your knowledge, and the passion you have for people. That's also the Lord will reward and bless you with more innovations in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Stephen. Mr. Stephen.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, I can hear you now. Yeah. Let me quickly address the person who talk about Ponzi. I've been using Deriv now for over 3 years. When you place withdrawal request, you get your money latest by the following day. I've withdrawn a lot of money. And for this software, I've never seen this kind of software. I've never seen it in my entire life. This is the best trading software I can say I've ever come across. Mr. Fulani, I say big kudos to you. God will continue to inspire you the more to help people.
Thank you, sir.
I started my account on the 13th of this month. Can I tell people how much I've made? Okay, I've made over $2,000 as of today. I started on the 13th, and that 13 I added another $8,000 on the when was that? On the 23rd of this month. So far, I've been able to make over $2,000 by the help of this software. Though I do some manual trading, but most of the time, software does, I think, 95%. Yeah. So my manual trading is 5% because I've been able to trade with Deriv, so I understand the market at least, maybe 85% as well. Mr. Folari knows about it. So I would just say we are using the most powerful software. Maybe Mr. Folari, you need to share with them what Deriv wrote to you. They asked him to remove, they don't want people to see what the software is doing. So he's the only one that will be able to see the performance of the software, because they know that when people see it, they might want to patronize the software, and that will put them in problem. Or they might say, okay, we don't want people who register with your software to trade on our platform. That is how powerful the software we are using is. Please, let's try as much as possible to make sure we hold it, and we do all we can do to let the software continue to work and make more money for us. That's what I have to say. Deriv is real, one of the biggest brokers in the world. So Ponzi or no Ponzi, please, whoever that told you that, they don't know what they're talking about. This is broker. We are saying the only difference is that they own their synthetic indices and what have you, but it worked like forex trading. So when you say you are trading forex, I don't know how someone will call that Ponzi scheme or whatever. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's try as much as possible to make sure we listen to him and we do whatever he has us to do. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Steven. I really appreciate. Any other question? I don't even know that you are going to spend so much, but it's good. You have put me into hot seat. I'm here to serve every one of you, and I will do my best. I will do my best. I will do trainings. I will do everything to support my software. I'm not the kind of person that will sell a software that you'll be chasing on phone. I'll be dodging you or whatever. I always stand by anything I'm doing. And I'm promising that I will still stand by this. And I will still educate as many as possible that's eager to know more. I'll create a space. I'll create my time. This is what I do for a living. So I don't scare about it. So in absence of no question, can we call it a day because everybody is going to prepare for work tomorrow? So can we call it a day? I'm going to compile all this the meeting video, recorded video, then put it in the group tomorrow. By God's grace.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.